Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Bellin and we're here with Mary Dunn, who is Pittsburgh artist and she's also my mom and she is the month of March featured artist for the Many Colors of Natalie. So, Mom, where did you get your passion for the arts?
Oh, well, I've always enjoyed doing art. I can remember being in second grade and drawing things, and um, I've always had that in me to draw. And I guess years ago, my mom was friends with this one lady. Um, they were in the Brotherhood of Engineers. It was like a thing for the women who were married to people that worked on the railroad. And she met this woman, and they became friends. And her husband was very talented. He was an artist, and he also um, played an instrument. I believe it was a saxophone or something like that. And he showed me some of his paintings, and it really inspired me. And then he showed me a book by Andrew Loomis. It was called Fun with a Pencil.
Mhm.
And I began drawing these funny little faces. And one year, my mom and dad for Christmas got me some oil paints, and I started painting pictures. And I really enjoyed it, but it was so expensive as it is today. But even back then, it was expensive. And I just kind of grew from that. I always enjoyed it. I guess it was something in me. I don't know. But I always loved doing art and painting and drawing. And now I do it a lot. So I love it. Um,
That's cool. I remember when I was little and you were in school and I would watch you paint like oil paintings, so that was really cool.
yes, I took a class in art. I almost minored in art when I was in college. I went later in life. And I almost minored in art. But I really wanted to get the out there working so we can make a living and be more independent and stuff like that. But yes, I had to paint a couple pictures, and I remember that one. I was so sick. I had the flu, and I had to get it done, and I was painting that thing, and I thought, am I ever going to get this done? It just was terrible. But yeah, that was probably one of the ones you saw me painting.
Yes. Um, what is your favorite medium to work with?
Well, right now, I have been working a lot with acrylic paint. I like acrylic because it's not a toxic paint. Um, it's easy to work with for me anyway. It dries quicker, and I had for years, I guess I had done work with oils, but then I found that some of the things that are in the oil paints were very hazardous, like mineral spirits and turpentine. It's kind of hazardous to your health. So I decided to work more with the acrylic. And then I also worked with pastels, which is another thing because it's pure pigment, and you have to be very careful when you're working with it because of the dust and you're breathing it in. So I don't have the equipment like to wear like you know uh, on my face to keep that dust from going in. I shouldn't really be concerned. I should because I also was a hairdresser and breathing in hair and hairspray and all that kind of thing. That's kind of hazardous too. But I try to be careful with that. But acrylic is my favorite.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Can you tell us about your YouTube channel?
Ooh. Well, about 5 years ago, maybe six, I tuned into YouTube, just didn't know what it really was all about.
Mhm.
And I saw these people teaching art on YouTube. And I thought, I can do that because I was teaching art like in different places, like Michael's, and we had a pack of tans here. And I did some paint parties and things like that. And I thought, well, I think I could do that. So I started a YouTube channel. It's still growing. I'm still, trying to expand more. I decided I do three different things on that channel right now. It's called Pittsburgh Artist Studio. I try to do painting, which has been a little hard lately because the past year I've been having some issues with my back, and it's very hard to stand very long.
Mhm.
And then I also interview people like musicians and artists. And I'm going to also start some trivia that'll be coming up next. So, kind of changed the format a little bit, trying to get a painting in there, hopefully once a week. My schedule's pretty full, so I think since I retired, I'm more busy now than I was before. So, just,
You're famous now.
yeah, so I'm trying to do my best. And also, we started. I don't know if you're going to ask me this question, but we started the mother daughter collaboration in which we're making T-shirts, uh, mugs, all kinds of different things. So we kind of are busy with that also, trying to get that off the ground. And that's a design thing too, you know. So I've been kind of designing shirts and, you know, customizing different things. So
So we'll get back to mother daughter collaboration in a second, but you also do illustrations for my sister's book. Talk
yes,
about Nicole's book.
yes. Nicole, my daughter, my other daughter, the older daughter, the shorter one. They say the older one is always shorter. I don't know, but she is a little shorter. She is a writer, and she's written some children's books, and it's about a little boy and things that he's done along the way as he's growing up.
Mhm.
And I started to illustrate that the first, and it's kind of weird how I'm not an illustrator, so I had to learn. So if you buy the first book, um, it it's not as nicely done as the last book that we've done so far. We have two more that we're going to write. We may work on more. I don't know.
Mhm.
Uh, so that's a process.
Mhm.
Keeps me busy. It's a long process actually because it takes me a while to do all that drawing. I
How
started
long?
out. Oh, I'm sorry. I started out with acrylic painting the little boy, and it just didn't turn out as nice. Now I'm doing it on an iPad, and what a difference.
So how long does it usually take the process?
About 6 months.
Holy moly. And what's the difference between from when you first started and now doing it on an iPad?
It's just cleaner. The pictures are much cleaner. When I did it in acrylic, you saw every stroke line, anything that like with the paper. I was using watercolor paper. I don't know why I chose that because I was using acrylic basically, and I
Mhm.
wanted it to look nice, you know. So uh, it just turned out horrible, and my line work wasn't as good as I would have liked it. So at least with the iPad, your line work is a little crisper, and it just makes such a difference.
That's cool. That's good to
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I'm trying.
Looks good to me.
Okay.
Um, so back to your YouTube channel. What made you um decide to do a YouTube channel?
Well, I like to teach, but I just felt that people people don't want to pay to come and you know learn artwork in some of these situations. Like, you know, I mean, I'm taking my time, and people I don't think understand. It takes a long time to come up with a painting. You have to do it, and then so it's on display. I mean,
Mhm.
I spend many hours doing this to get it ready, and people complained when I raised the. I was started out at $20 a person, and I went up to 25, and then several people decided they didn't want to come anymore, and so I figured, well, you know what? I'll just do it online. If they want to watch it, they can. If not, they don't have to. And I've grown. I mean, I've grown. It's not like a significant growth, like some people have hundreds of thousands of people. But It's fine, and I like it because I like doing that. I like teaching people something like that. Something that's artsy, and it gives you it just get uplifts you for some reason. It's a good experience, at least for me.
Hmm. That's awesome. And so circling back around to your latest projects that you're working on. So we talked about your YouTube, Nicole's book a little bit about mother daughter collaboration. Do you have anything else that we didn't touch on that you're working on?
Well, I am working on a couple of things. I'm taking a couple lessons online myself,
Ooh.
uh, and trying to find time to actually do some of this stuff. Like today, I was drawing this. I'm trying to get. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
It's like a retro class. Oops, retro, and working on that. And then I'm working on this other one. It's Olga Furman. I had signed up last year. Actually, it was like, geez, I think it was like in September. I signed up for this class, and I haven't gotten very far. This is something that I was working on with that. It's trying to learn how to do portraits. Let's see here.
Oh, that's cool, Mom.
Yeah, so this is like in gouache, totally different.
So you
Um,
said you haven't gotten very far on that. Why?
Cause life,
Oh man.
life got in the way, and I haven't been able to get to it. So this was like, I think, the third lesson, and we're up to seven. So I'm really behind. Um,
Do your schoolwork, Mom.
I know. It's just been very difficult. I with with the issue that I have with my back, it kind of tires me out. So I have a hard time working for a long period of time.
Mhm.
And then I've been trying still. I've been working with the jelly plate, and I did transfer you pretty good on a piece of tissue. Let's see.
Cool.
And I'm trying to get Nicole, which isn't coming out as well for some reason. This is the way she came out, and I got to try to get that better.
Oh, okay. But I could see her face and everything.
Yeah, you can see. And I've been working on this project trying to get it right, and it's been driving me nuts. And it's just taking up all my time. Any extra time that I have, it is just doing me in.
Oh, now that you're all plugged in.
Everything's good.
Um,
I'm trying to keep my eyes up. So go ahead.
okay. So, do you want to talk about mother daughter collaboration a little bit more?
Well, right now, we're just taking orders for any kind of item. If you have something in mind, I don't make anything ahead of time too much. Just a few shirts for like when we do vendor shows. I'm working on cups or mugs. I'm trying to get that set up. Maybe license plates. That's like a future thing. That they turn out pretty nice if they work out. Um, what else? I don't do tumblers because I don't have anything that would make those decently. We just have a heat press for those. Um, so basically, like we work together on that. We go to the vendor shows. As the ones that we can go to. Um,
If somebody wanted to place an order outside of a vendor show, how would you recommend them doing that?
they can either get in touch with you or me.
Like direct message,
Yeah, a direct message or through email. If you
Etsy
put that in,
shop,
mhm.
or Etsy shop?
The Etsy shop, we don't have too many things in there. I mean, there are some things in the Etsy shop. Uh, and I do have a Facebook page, mother-daughter collaboration page, and I'll post some different things in there. Like just recently, I did some shirts. Like I said, it was a custom order, and I did a little reel um, showing some of those, and I did a few mugs that we showed. One of the things I really like is that the mug that is all black, but whenever it gets hot or when you put hot things in it, it shows the design and
Mm.
it changes, you know. So I thought that was pretty neat. I like that. So basically, it's just people letting us know that they want shirts,
All right.
and I do hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, anything that you want on there.
On our Facebook page too, mother daughter collaboration, you'll see pictures of stuff that my mom has done, and it's really cool.
Yes, any size, any sizes, you know. I don't have like an inventory of shirts on hand because I don't know what people will like.
Mm.
But I can always order a shirt from extra small to extra, extra large. And the larger it is, like after the large, like small, medium, large, extra large is a little bit more because of more material that's in the shirt.
Mm.
But they turn out really nice.
Okay,
Hmm.
they do.
Yeah, they do.
I've had some of the shirts actually. I still have them.
Yeah, yeah. We have them on display at the AR workshop in Pleasant Hills. We
Yes,
have a
we
few
do.
shirts there. Um, uh, I don't remember the sizes on them. I know one's an extra large. We have one right now that for the Tuesday to TWOS day Tuesday two what is it two
Day.
a whole two, yeah, a bunch of twos. So and I'm not sure, did we have one up there for Valentine's Day?
We do.
Okay, we probably should get one up there pretty soon for St. Patrick's.
Hmm. Agreed.
Mhm. We do aprons, totes, makeup bags. I think that's about it.
Yes, that
Mhm.
is about it. Well, that concludes our interview with you today.
Oh, okay.
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Not that I can think of. I just think that, like, if I would have done this differently, um, I probably would have gone more into it, like when the Art Institute was here.
Mm,
Unfortunately, the Art Institute isn't here anymore. They closed, but I think that I would have really liked to have learned from step by step because when I was in college, I kind of had um, I was accepted into the class because I wasn't sure if they would accept me into the painting classes and things like that. And that was one of the reasons I kind of didn't get that credit because I didn't take the drawing class. I needed to take that. But I eventually did take it. I think I took another painting class at the community college. So I mean, like sometimes your inner calling, you should follow it. Don't let it go. You know, I mean, if you feel that you need to do something, don't listen to your heart because you'll never be happy. I hated working. I I hated it, and maybe if I would have been in something that I liked, it wouldn't have been so bad. That's all.
on that positive note.
Well, it might have been more positive. I'm just giving some advice.
Yeah.
Follow your heart.
Good. I love it.
Mhm.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're our March featured artist. Thank
Well,
you for
thank you.
participating.
Thank you.
You're
Do
welcome.
we look alike, everybody? I'd like to see that in the comments. How do we look? Do we look similar?
Usually you say I don't look like you. So now
Well,
are we twinning?
she's the younger me.
Thank you for not saying I'm the older you.
Yeah, I'm the older you.
That's
Okay.
so funny though.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, you guys have a good day, and it was nice talking, and thank you so much. I'm gonna end this now.
All right. You're going to have some editing to do.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye. Bye.